Patrick Carlin, what did we learn in class today?
Wonderful day, man. And I was on that Happy Mother's Day trip with Your Mother Should Know. That's one of my favorite tunes. And the one you just had before is the first one I thought of after it, Mother's Little Helper with the little yellow pills.
I love that.
But let me tell you, in our family, it was better for Mother not to know. That was the trip. She actually believed that I had friends that were dragging me down to their level, man.
Yeah.
But after getting kicked out of a couple of schools when I was finally going in the Air Force, she says to me, you know, well, you're going to meet the same kind of people you met here. And her big word was lovely. I sent you to that lovely school, Holy Child Academy. That was kind of ironic to send me to Holy Child Academy, but she did it. Ivanhoe, you guys were talking about that? Classic comics, man, 10 cents. I pumped that one out in like 15 minutes of a Saturday afternoon. And Doug, you were talking about the Jews wandering in the desert. I thought you were talking about some of my old car salesman buddies wandering from the desert in to the Flamingo out in Vegas, man. That was the last time I heard of Jews in the desert.
Wait, what was the name of your mentor in the car business? Big
Sid, baby.
Sid.
Big Sid. I don't do last names because I'm not a squealer.
Oh, wait a minute. Did Big Sid have my favorite line of all times?
There's a...
You brought a customer in
Yeah.
who was going to have someone co-sign.
Oh, yeah.
And what did he call it?
Oh, what's a cosigner? A schmuck with a pen.
All right.
Yeah, Sid was a basic kind of guy. He knew how to sell cars. But dig, mother tripping. Hey, happy Mother's Day to Marlene, man. 2 13-hour trips before the babies would come. Lazy little bums. But we love them. And anyway, they're on the scene. Mother's Day in 1977, we were down there seeing my mother, who was about 80 or 81. And Joe was talking about marijuana and all in college, and it made me realize that we were in possession of that substance, and we fired one up there in my mother's kitchen. And she was
You
sitting,
and George?
Yeah, no, me and Marlene.
Oh.
We were down from Vermont, 1976. We were hiding out in the woods up there having a good time. And we get down there to New York, and we put on this Beatles thing, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, man. And we're blowing reefer smoke all over the girl. And she got a contact high, man. And she dug poetry and she dug the ink spots. My mother was not lame. My mother brought Elvis Presley records home because she thought the dude was black. That's the only way he made it in the house. Because he really could sing and he really had that feeling. I mean, you don't have to be black to have soul. I think we all know that. That's not a revelation. But, by the by, she was a hip lady, and then she listened to that. She said, well, I never knew those Beatle boys wrote such beautiful lyrics, you know. And that was nice. She had a revelation. And when he talked about Adelphi College with reefer, we had buddies in Caltech who they knew just how many grams each textbook weighed because these boys had only the finest stuff going. So you go, and Cambridge, which we used to go down and score. Where are you going down? You're going to Cambridge, those Harvard boys. You know, so when you talk about reefer, that was quite an era to live through. Sonia Klein blew me away. Big adventuresome lady, sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I've met people like that from time to time, and they're good pals. And this guy, the wonderful thing working with the class, now, by the way, I sat in my car to listen to that lady sing. That was pretty.
Yeah.
That was just pretty stuff. And you got to remember, the first 3 things I played this morning before I put you guys on, I started out with Isn't It a Pity, George Harrison, the Bangladesh one, the big 6-minute baby where they freak out on the guitar. And then I went into that. I went to Atlantis, Donovan. Headset.
I love that.
You got to headset that baby.
Yeah.
You got to headset it. And then I segued from that to Stagger Lee by Sleepy LaBeef.
Ooh.
I love Lloyd Price, but they got a Sleepy LaBeef 5-minute thing with lots of percussion. And so then I was ready to listen to you guys make it a better world. Oh, yeah.
Well, listen, thank you, Patrick Carlin. Thank you, Jim Harwood. Music at the Olive Bridge Free Library. Go to their website and join the festivities next Sunday. Thanks to Sonia Klein. Round trip from Texas. More travels and essays from Sonia Klein. Joe Raiola, senior editor of Mad Magazine. Owen for pushing the right buttons.
Yeah, right.
And if you keep your dial tune right where it is, Radio Woodstock, Ron Van Wormer will keep you company the rest of the morning.